I wanna be a billionaire. I ain't getting no sleep till I see $1 million every week. I wanna be a billionaire. I ain't getting no sleep till I see $1 billion every week. I wanna be a billionaire. Billionaire. I wanna be a billionaire. Billionaire.
Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? Welcome to another episode of Sleep is for Billionaires, the podcast. I am your host, Johnny VEGAZ. Now today, I got a motivational speaker and an author in my presence. Ladies and gentlemen, Billionaire.
Appreciate you.
How you doing, sir?
Man. Go with the name of your show.
Exactly. So it's only right that you bless me with your presence today.
Oh, absolutely, bro. Appreciate your existence.
No doubt. Thank you for that, man. And just to give you a heads up, the synopsis of this show is to get insider information for those looking to be in your position. So you as a motivational speaker and an author, I kind of want to go through a timeline from the beginning to now and your mind frame through the trials and tribulations that kept you motivated to get to where you are today. So, let's start from the beginning, man. Where you from?
Yeah, well, from the beginning, bro, I was just some real stuff, bro. I gave up the title of motivational speaking because I don't even do motivational speaking no more. Because motivation to me without instructions is dangerous. So, a lot of people watch like people on Instagram and they hype them up.
Yeah.
They don't give them it's like antidote.
Okay.
They people stick like you go get a Red Bull and you crunk, but once you come off that high, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So now I'm into like showing the people where do you go get this wristband made? How you take your idea out of your head, turn that idea into something tangible, and sell that. Buy it for $1, sell it for 10. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be motivated to, you know what I'm saying, to every single day just to do that. You just gotta have will and drive. That's just common sense to me. Right. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
No, that makes perfect sense.
There's a lot of motivated broke people.
Right. That's a fact. So what would you categorize yourself as?
World changer. Revolutionary. Because revolutionary means when you do things that nobody else did and you out here serving the people. That's what makes you a revolution. It's something that, you know what I'm saying, it might be similar to like what Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, or Nipsey did, but you just continuing that legacy of what they did, for more than just yourself, to inspire 1 billion people to speak dreams into existence. That's revolutionary. Right. To actually just say that's what you're gonna do, that's not revolutionary. But to get millions of people to believe in that concept, it's a revolutionary concept. No,
definitely, man. What I want to get to is more so how you got this revolutionary, intent instilled in yourself. Like, where did all that come from?
Well, I mean, I'm from Alexander City, Alabama. That's where I was born.
Okay. I got peoples in Mobile.
Yeah, Mobile.
Yeah, Mobile. Yeah.
So it's all. I mean, you might be right. Just because I'm from there, don't mean we might have been saying it wrong our whole life.
Yeah.
But yeah, we call it Mobile, but other people they call it different. What'd you say? How you say?
I said Mobile.
Mobile. Yeah.
Mobile like the phone.
But that's just how it's spelled, though. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know.
But yeah, man, I was born in Alexander City, Alabama. Didn't live the best lifestyle there, but I ain't gonna say it was the worst because it got me to the destination of where I'm at right now. And the way my mind thinks, bro, I just don't because of what I actually been through, and when I know that's probably what you want to get into. I basically went to jail over 15 to 20 times. Yeah,
no, I want you to just speak your truth.
I went to jail over 15 to 20 times when I was in like Alabama, Texas, North Carolina, just for stupid stuff, bro. I just, you know what I'm saying, at an early age, ever since I was 14, just like most, I ain't gonna say like most, I ain't gonna categorize, but I just speak for myself. I sold dope. And I just wanted to make a living for myself because nobody was giving a black man no job and I wasn't no thief. So I had two options. Either we stealing, we robbing, or we selling dope. So I don't steal. I don't, you know what I'm saying, I'm not robbing nobody. So I sold dope, it was easy. It's the same thing, you know what I'm saying, of what I'm doing now. So I don't sell dope, I just sell dope products. Right. So I still got the same mindset. Buy something for $1, sell it for 10. Buy something for 10, sell it for 100. Buy something for 100, sell it for 1,000. That's still a drug to me. You can call it whatever type of mentality. I call it a wealthy mentality. And I deleted my poverty mindset because I was born in an environment that was just negative. You know what I'm saying? Where we be wanting to fight each other, kill each other, all over money. And money is fake. It don't even mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? So when people say, oh, I'm a millionaire, I'm a billionaire, like, yes, my name Billionaire, but my name is Billionaire because my dream is to inspire 1 billion people to speak their dreams into existence. I went homeless, bro, due to my catching that drug charge. I was facing 5 years for that. And then I caught a conspiracy charge. I was facing 3 years for that. And then all the other stuff was just stupid, run-in stuff that you have with the law. All the other times I went to jail, violating probation and stuff like that. But as soon as I got off, bro, I got in my car and I drove for 3 days from Alabama to Northern California, and that's why I went homeless. But it didn't even bother me because I was so happy that I told myself, I'm not doing nothing negative no more. If you even talk negative for a long time, I'm leaving you alone, bro.
Right. Yeah. I noticed.
Be in a circle with you.
Yeah, I notice how like even when you speak things into existence, whether positive or negative, you know what I'm saying. So you definitely have to have a positive outlook on things in order to bring it to existence in your own world. You know what I'm saying. I had to learn that the hard way myself. You know what I'm saying. I was very negative, very depressed, very discouraged with the things I wanted to do, and I noticed I was doing it myself. So once I changed my mind frame and changed my environment, everything changed.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with like when people say I still battle with depression to this day. The good thing about like depression is you got to know about like how to manage it. I know how to manage my depression. So when I do get depressed, I go get a massage.
There you go.
I go get a manicure. I go get a pedicure. You have to remember at the beginning and the end of the day that you are a human.
Right.
So it's not like wrong for you to like have a down day, but you don't have to stay there. Most people stay there, bro.
Yeah.
So you have to self-love on yourself. That's why I was telling you, like, I celebrate my birthday. Today, my birthday.
Congratulations, man. Happy birthday. Mine's on the 12th.
Yeah, I celebrate my birthday 12. I'm the only human with 12 birthdays in a year.
Explain.
I celebrate my birthday on the 19th of every month to the point that people think I'm crazy, bro. For real. Like, I have a full out. We having a birthday party here tonight.
There you go.
And the 19th of next month.
There you go.
And so one of the reasons why I did that, if you think about the science of just the way that I think, there's a holiday in January, February, March, all 12 calendar days, bro. Imagine if you was the government and you took taxpayers' money every single month because you created a holiday.
Right.
Jesus wasn't even born in December. That's a fact. It's not like my opinion. But why his birthday in December? So when you're running a business, how would you, if you was running a business, wouldn't you want to go out the year with a bang? And then you come back in the year with a bang called New Year. And then right after that, you got Valentine's Day for February. So that's the way my mind think. It's like, you know what? I'm going to celebrate my birthday every single month because self-love is the greatest wealth that you can ever have. To understand that wealth is your greatest wealth is your health. Take care of you. But in the black community, bro, we've been taught that don't be selfish. No, fuck that. I'm selfish. I'm going to take care of me before I can take care of my children. I don't have children. I just have one child, but I'm going to take care of myself first so that it puts me in a position to take care of my mama, puts me in a position not to steal from you, puts me in a position to not fuck your girl. You know what I'm saying? So I got to take care of me. I ain't drinking right now. That's why my mindset be so on a different level and be so clear, because that stuff holds your mindset down. It holds you down. It keeps you oppressed. I ain't putting no meat in my body, bro. I'm focused. I'm waking up every day like understanding why my dream is to be a billionaire. It's not just because I want the money. I'm going to take that money and I'm going to be able to use that power, get the power to be able to do what it is that I want to do. Buy like a high rise, buy like a grocery store, things to help, me and our community live out their dreams the healthy way.
No, I love it, man. Again, it's like we had the conversation yesterday. I love the message. I love the intent behind the message that you have, that you're delivering to those that need to hear this, and I want to talk about that because, you got a lot of different marketing strategies that you utilize to, spread this message, but also, equate to dollars to you when it comes to selling your book and all the other merchandise you have. So I want to talk more about, the business side of, how it is that you operate and manage what it is that you do.
Oh, absolutely. That's a question? That's the question? Oh, okay. Can you ask me another one?
Sure. So tell me, how do you operate your business now, with the marketing strategies that you have in place? Tell me about that, the marketing strategies that you utilize, and how is it equating to money, or how do you expect it to equate to money?
Well, I mean, the first thing I'm sure that you agree with, bro, is you just have to have the one thing that works for me is whatever I create, I don't really, because I know it came from my heart and I know it came from God, and I know I'm living my purpose, I'm living my passion. I didn't never create nothing just because I wanted your money.
Mm-hmm.
So I created something that I know for a fact, like this, bro, I believe in this.
Mm-hmm.
Like this really took me out of my truck.
Okay.
Like I really manifested my dreams. So I know that speaking dreams into existence work, but like yesterday when we was talking, we talked about like the law of attraction.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people forget there's more than one law.
Right.
There's a law of execution.
Mm-hmm.
So you can manifest the woman, the wife, the money that you want, but you got to keep it.
Right.
That means the law of execution. Are you going to execute to keep the dream you manifested?
Mm-hmm.
That's why some people haven't accomplished like they acting success or they modeling career, because God might just be telling you like you ain't gonna do the work to keep it. You ain't even doing the work to get it.
Right.
You know, so for me, I created one of the marketing strategies. You know, I use a bunch of different marketing strategies, but my company is called Wealthy Minds. My main slogan is speak your dreams into existence. The first marketing strategy into any business is you need to come up with a tagline and a slogan so people can identify with you. So for example, when we say blah, 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 people can finish that.
Mm-hmm. I'm loving it.
You know that's McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when people say have it your, you know what it is.
Your way.
So you have to think like, why did them people embed that into your head?
Mm-hmm.
So now, guess what I'm finna embed in your head? Speak your dreams into existence. Speak your dreams into existence. Speak your dreams into existence. People keep coming to me, when you gonna move to the execution phase? That's not my job. My purpose and my passion and why God created me was to encourage people to speak. Maybe Malcolm's, Martin Luther King's, yours, or your mama, your daddy, maybe their job is to execute. I'm focused on lighting the flame in people, changing their mindset, tapping into the subconscious, making them say, man, you can make it, man. You really got to believe in yourself. I have that power to really do that because I know that's what I was born to do. Can I show a person how to execute a dream? Yeah, but the biggest thing that I noticed, bro, and I know you'll agree, a lot of people don't believe in themselves. So what good is it you telling them like, hey bro, I can show you how to raise money? What good is that if they don't believe they even deserve to have it?
Right. So it's time.
They don't even know how to manage money. The average person don't know how to manage money. That's why, and I'm gonna stay on the topic because I know you asked me what's some marketing strategies to use.
Take your time, my brother.
You know, one of the marketing strategies that I use is I put these murals up around the world. And we got them right now, man. We got them in LA. And when I say murals, I want to paint this picture, right? I was putting up billboards that say speak your dreams into existence, and we were sending people to the billboards to record themselves.
Okay.
Speaking their dream. Because I just wanted to flood the universe with like positive energy.
Right.
You know, like that's why I be on fire. If it worked for me, maybe it'll work for you. Like I'm really just naturally like that.
Yeah.
Wake up every day, drink my alkaline water, take my herbs, and I'm like, man, everybody in the house, get up. If you don't, you got to get out.
Right.
That's like how serious I am.
Right.
I be up at 6, 7 o'clock. Like they be like, man, what's going on? I was like, bro, I got another marketing idea. We finna put murals up, not just billboards. Why? Because let's look at the business side of it. The billboards is costing $2,000 to $2,500 a month.
Right.
The murals probably cost $2,500 one time. It stays up there until it comes down.
Right.
I never attach my heart to anything like that mural and say like I put it on that building right there. I love my message, but I've learned not to attach my emotions to it. In case they tear it down, I don't be pissed. In case somebody tag it, I don't be pissed. It's the part of being a businessman. You're going to lose money. You're going to lose things. You got to wake up and you got to still put 10 toes on the ground and execute. You're going to have people who going to steal from you. This is part of business. You win in business because you have to realize that, yes, the good side that you wanted was to make money. But you also got the risk too. So you got to have discernment.
Right.
You know, with the people that you do business with, and really surround yourself around people who, they just better than you. Like I'm everybody that's around me, bro. I got the best friend. People in LA, they brag about their car, their house, their money. I got the best friends I got friends better than anybody in the world. If I went homeless right now, bro, they'll say, hey, come stay with me for what you did for me.
Right.
And that's what this world should be about. Should be to cultivate relationships, not just to be a billionaire.
No, I agree, bro. I'm a firm believer that the good that you put in the world will come back to you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're not putting good into the world with the intent to get something back. You're just doing it out the kindness of your heart. Like I got 1,000 million people that love me. You know what I'm saying? Just off the strength of the kindness that I showed them without expecting anything in return. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, even my girl was telling me when we went to New York, like, yo, you got people that may see me in 20 years. And, oh my God, they just show me so much love and all
That's
that.
Where you from?
Originally New York, the Bronx.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just like when she saw that, she was like, "Damn, everybody came out here for you. They love you like that." And I'm just like, "Yeah, I'm just cool with everybody." You know what I'm saying? I never had beef with nobody. Never, did anything bad to nobody. They didn't have it coming to them. You know what I'm saying?
That's why that
Shit
good
like
karma come back to you though, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna always do that.
So I want to talk about, you have a lot of positivity and a lot of, it's something about you that makes you want to help people. And you mentioned something that was really interesting to me. You said this is God's purpose for you. So when did you figure out, or what happened in your life that gave you this epiphany, like, yo, this is my purpose?
Bro, when I caught a drug charge in Anahuac, Texas, I was sitting in a jail cell. I called my grandmama. I was young, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I made a phone call to my grandmama. She was very spiritual, bro. I didn't believe in God. My family Christians. I was atheist, bro, because we grew up in a house with no lights. So I always wonder, why do bad things happen to good people? I watched my grandmama, bro. My granddaddy, he pulled a sawed-off shotgun and he put it to my grandmama's head. And he said in front of her, he called her BITCH and said, "I'll kill you." So this is stuff you grow up your whole life, and this was the most perfectest woman I've ever seen.
Right.
And I'm saying, like, if it's a God, like, why he got grandmama living in the house with no lights? Why he got grandmama getting, cheated on, and she a good woman. So grandmama telling me, "Baby, start selling dope." I'm like, for what? Like, your life is a mess.
Yeah.
Like, I know at some point, grandma, you saying like, "Nothing, I'm gonna go to jail, I'm gonna die." It's like, I don't think I'm gonna live past 21 anyway. But what, my heaven gonna be on earth. I'm not gonna wait grandmama to die. That would be our beef back and forth. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, like, I went to jail one time. She always had these quotes, bro. She always would, like, boom, hit me with it'd be a punchline. Like, she should have been a rapper. Like, for real. Like, I was sitting in jail one time. She called me. She'd be like, "Hey, I just want to ask you one thing. Like, how much they pay you? How much, she said, how many times did you eat today?" I'm like, I just made a collect call and you asking me that? You know how many times we talk all the time. You know how many times I eat every day.
Yeah.
So it was like 11. I was like, shoot, grandma, I ain't ate but one time. She said, "Hey, just think about this. You ate one time, I paid for the meal twice."
Wow.
So I was like, "What you mean, grandma?" She said, "Who came and put money on your books?" She said, "I did." She said, "Black people pay taxes for the prison to be there, right? They charging you 2 times."
Wow.
So when you get out and you decide to do positive things, make sure you charge them for it. Don't ever do nothing free. She told me to sell that book for $900. She told me to sell that book for $199.63, $163.36, $99.63. She built that over time. Then, you know what I'm saying? It'll be other times where, she just had so many quotes, bro. And that's why I honor my grandmama so much, because I'm not finna let no man come sit with me and tell me that I shouldn't charge for my books or my shirts. And when my sister got killed and she was 7, you wasn't at the funeral.
Damn.
When my other cousin, my cousin, she was 8 and 5 years old. They drowned each other by accident. You know what I'm saying? We went to their funeral. To all the people who say, "How can he sell his shirts at this price?" Just remind you that you wasn't at that funeral. When my mama got hit by the drunk driver, they told her she would never walk again, bro. When we went to the hospital, the people who have something to say, anything about me, it don't matter. You wasn't at my mama's hospital bed. So I look at that like, when y'all see me carrying these wristbands, y'all see me carrying my book, just know I'm not carrying this for money. I'm carrying my people's dream who didn't have an opportunity to walk and live their dream. This is my cousin I'm carrying. This is my sisters I'm carrying. My uncle who got killed when I was 18, and my brother who got killed when he was 18. I'm carrying their legacy, their dreams with me. They didn't get to speak their dream into existence. So I'm going to do it for them.
That's what's up, man. I'm sorry to hear about that.
It's all good. It's amazing. It's not. I'm not saying it like it's amazing, but I've learned to give people their flowers when they living, and not when they dead. Right. Everybody gonna die, bro.
That's a fact.
So we got to start acting like it's crazy. If you don't mind me saying this,
do your thing.
We got to stop waiting on people to die, bro, in order to appreciate them. And that's what we do. We'll fly back home to New York City or Alabama to go to the family member's funeral. But then if they get married, we be like, "Oh, I got to work." It just don't make sense to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got to show them appreciation while they in the flesh and not when they dead. More dead people get flowers than people that's living. That's sad to me. When I die, I don't want nothing, bro.
Why do you think that is?
It's programming, bro. This is exactly what it is. It's programming because people sit here like when you go to a funeral, I understand that you love the person, but why cry? Like you didn't never think they was gonna die.
Yeah, but it always you never know.
But
You know when they're gonna die, but I mean you know that they're gonna die, but
what
you
I'm
don't know
saying
when.
is your tears should be tears of joy.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be sad that my mama left. She in a better place than me now. I said, Mama, I'm so grateful for my mama Mother's Day is the 10th of every month. Shoot, I be celebrating her every month. I'm not gonna wait till she died to be like, oh snap, like I'm hurt.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, it was time to go. I enjoyed that. That's when you talk about like I let other people have their mindsets, but this is how I think.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I was hurt, I was so hurt when my cousin, they get drowned each other and stuff. And I said, nah, man, I got to start appreciating these people while they living. So when they gone, you know what I'm saying? Am I gonna be hurt? Of course.
Right.
But I've already said I love you 50,000 million times. I've already shown that love. I've already shown that appreciation. That's just how I feel. That's how I think. So when I go to the funeral and I cry, they're gonna be tears of joy. I'm not gonna be sad.
Now I agree, bro. That's a good way to keep yourself level-headed through those times of trials and tribulations. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, the day my mom passed, like that's the worst fear in my life. Yeah. And I know it's coming. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
that's what I'm saying.
You got to be prepared for it. And that's a good way to keep yourself.
And that's not to say like it ain't gonna affect you. Like, of course it's gonna hurt. I'm gonna be hurt too, bro. But like my point is like people act like everything is forever.
Right.
It's not. You know what I'm saying? Like if when I become a billionaire, like nothing lasts forever. So I don't tie my heart and my soul to the material possession. So when something happened, it's just like, guess what I got? That billion? Guess how I got it, bro? I could do that again.
Right.
But you don't get with one moment.
Yeah.
So we gotta appreciate them while they living. I ain't gonna appreciate the prized possession more than I'm gonna appreciate the relationship. So I don't know if I told you this story, but did I tell you the story about like when going to I went to this dude's funeral. Like he was like wealthy. And
I didn't hear this stuff.
Yeah, he made like $20 million a month.
That's crazy.
And he had like, bro, he had like 36 mansions, like houses, bro. Wow. Huge. And he owned about like 20 cars, Rolls Royce, Lamborghinis. He had like 4 of them. But when he passed away, bro, nobody stood up at the funeral and said, "Hey, bro had a nice car. That was a very nice Lamborghini." Nobody, bro. Nobody stood up and said, "Hey, bro had some really nice houses. He had some big mansions. One of them had 20 bedrooms." Everybody who stood up and spoke about him, they talked about the memories that they created with him. Yeah. They talked about his character. So guess what that did for me? As a young man, I was sitting out there and I said, man, I'm gonna be rich like him. I'm gonna be rich like him. And then I realized when you die, bro, ain't nobody gonna say nothing about that shit.
Can't take it with you.
Nobody's gonna say nothing about your prized possessions. So what that taught me was I should be focused on creating a trustworthy, healthy relationship and memories with you. Right. Because that's what you're gonna remember the most. Right. I'm gonna remember the slightest thing you said to encourage me to live my dream, than you giving me $100.
That's what's up. I like that. And you're absolutely right, man. You can't take those prized possessions with you. So all you have in this world is your legacy. You know what I'm saying? And everything you left behind, as far as the character that you built and the impression you left up in the world. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up, man. So so what's next for you, man? Because it seems that you got it all mapped out. You got your marketing strategies, you got your books, you got your message, and you got the purpose. But where do you see yourself in the next? Let's say, what's the 5-year goal?
Oh, I can tell you, bro. In 1 year, we $1 million a month. Okay. That's it. In 1 year, like no less. I got the strategy, I got the plan, and I'm gonna do 20 push-ups for that because I'm working for saying the word I, so that's 30. I shift my mind to say like we. So, because it's not about like it's more so about.
You actually owe yourself 20 because you said if you're gonna be a billionaire, then change it to 1.
So I got 50. I really do the push-ups. Every time I say any negative words that stop my brain from thinking, I do 10 push-ups and 10 sit-ups. So right now I got 50 push-ups, 50 sit-ups. Anybody want to apply this to their life? It works.
You should. I need to.
Anytime you say CAN_TBROKEIF, any type of words that stop the brain from thinking, because you should be telling yourself what you already are. Like I changed my name to Billionaire when I was broke. You know how many speeches I would do, bro? And people would ask me, your name Billionaire? You know how I heard I was? When my mama said that, you know how I heard I was? But every day it built my confidence. And it built my confidence to the point that I be saying it like it's just like Marcus.
Yeah.
Like my name Billionaire. And people was like, is it about money? I was like, I didn't say nothing about money.
Yeah.
You did. It must be about money with you in your life. Because people always like to point the finger instead of looking within. I look within myself first. And when I meet like negative people or bad people or anything or something so-called bad happens to me, I start looking within because you attracted that energy. I don't look at externally.
Right.
It's a learning experience and everything. That's why, you know what I'm saying, when I say my mind is different, you know, I don't believe in negative things happening or bad things. I use the words, but I believe everything on the face of this earth happens for a reason. You know, I've written 83 books total, like
That's
done. Like, what would I have talked about if I never went to jail?
Right.
What would they, like, it helped me to write the books.
Exactly.
Like, you know, if my mama never got hit by a drunk driver, I'm not saying I wanted that to happen. But it's like when I told her, she's like, I don't want my story told like that. My mama, man, she got an amazing inspirational story, man. To me, she's just a goddess, bro. That's why I always seen great women in my life that had unconditional love. Like your son go to jail 15 to 20 times. And I used to call my mama like a bitch, didn't believe in God. All we did was fight. And she showed up every time, bro, to get me. So that's why fake women, I don't want to hang with nobody that, like, when I say fake, I mean, like, if you don't believe in, like, unconditional love, like, if you just expecting me to be perfect because I speak influential, it's like, that don't mean I know everything. I don't know everything. You got to know your role.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to add value into my life, and I want to add value into your life. And that's anybody that I hang out with. And that's why I always tell people, bro, I'm in 63 different relationships.
Wow. Can you explain that?
It throw people off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody that, like, I cultivate relationships that I build with, when people hear, they think we talking about, like, women. You know what I'm saying? Or, what is it called? Intimacy.
Right.
But you have to money, to me, money don't make the world go round. Because money don't make money to me. People do.
Right.
If every person on earth died today, how is the money going to tell itself to jump into an account to make money?
Right.
A human had to even put it in there. So what I do is I value what you do. I appreciate what you do. How can I, hey, you know what? Can you take this wristband right here, bro, and bless your girl with that?
Which I did, actually.
Yeah, so that one yours.
Yeah.
You know, but this is the type of mindset that I have. How can I add value to what you're doing and not just be taking? So then we can cultivate a better, trustworthy relationship and go on and inspire more people to speak their dreams or do what it is that you're doing. So when I say I'm in 63 different relationships, I'm in the same relationship that I'm in with my mother and my sister. Those are 2 relationships, but they're not the same. I have to communicate with my sister differently than how I communicate with my mother. Now, my sister has a niece. Now she's 8, I think 12 or 13. I got to communicate with her a little bit differently. And then if you have a 7, then I have a 5-year-old cousin, I communicate with them differently. You hear how when you talk to a 5-year-old, you as a grown adult will go down and say, "Good, how you doing?"
Honestly, you know what's crazy? I don't like that because it's like I talk to my nieces and nephews as adult people, not necessarily using big words, but I try to have a straight conversation because I feel that will help them advance faster. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen the results of that. Other parents that did that with their kids, and you'll be surprised by the time they get to like 10, 12, they're in the intellectual level, and that's how I want my nieces and nephews and future kids to be.
And so when I say like, you know what I'm saying, I'm in the 63 different relationship, bro, it's just a dip like from my friends, from family members. You have to learn in all relationships how to communicate.
Right.
And bro, I have finessed that.
Yeah.
I don't talk behind people's back. I separate friends from associates. I know how to communicate. If I have a problem with you, I know how to articulate that and say, hey, I need to talk. I know when I'm dealing with people, how if you want an employee to get something done, you should give them the pros first versus the cons. You know what I'm saying? Not telling people what they did wrong, you know, making them feel down. You know, you got to build people's confidence.
Right.
Hey, man, you did great on this today. Even though it's not to, like, you know, you start just be like, hey, man, you fucked that up. You know what I'm saying? That tells a person's character down.
Yeah.
You could just start off by saying, you know, there's no right or wrong way to run a business.
Right.
But I believe together, we could do this better.
I agree.
I said it as if we made the mistake.
Yeah.
Like I didn't do it, you did it.
Yeah.
But I know if we in the same business, we still got to grow this business into $1 billion industry.
Right.
And I need your help as an assistant. You're very important.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your job is not just filing papers to me.
Yeah.
It's not just shipping packages. That's very important that people who buy a book for $200 get their stuff on time.
Nah, it's a fact, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I love everything you're doing and everything your message stands for. You know, my concern is, well, not a concern with you, but more concern of the people that actually need this message the most. Because we had a small conversation yesterday in regards to the areas where, you know, your murals, or I guess you used billboards at one point, should have been placed there. But it's like, it's just not society, but I guess the people in control of those neighborhoods want to keep it a certain way to feed and profit off the depression that area consumes. Am I correct?
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, do you believe that money is made off of people being depressed?
Yes.
Yeah, billions of dollars. Because what happens is, I've been a victim of it myself. I studied this. I did this myself. Like, I would drink alcohol just to see. My daddy was an alcoholic. I wanted to see what his thought process was. I don't even drink like that. I just wanted to, before I judge an alcoholic, I let me get in this man's world. It suppresses your mind to where your judgment is impaired. So you think all your problems get deleted for that time that you on whatever drug that you on. And it feels great. Like if you in pain, for some reason the pain disappeared. No, it didn't disappear. It's like the light switch in your brain. The switch that pain sends to the body, it just turned off. The pain is still there.
Right.
You just don't feel it.
Right.
But when you get finished, it's gonna come. When you get finished, it's gonna come back on, and then it's like, oh man, I'm still got the eviction notice.
Yeah.
No, my grandma said, man, you a man. You gonna sit there. We gonna face these problems head on. So when we talk about you talking about the neighborhoods and stuff like that. The reason why I wanted to go into the black neighborhoods and put up positive messages is because my dream is to reprogram Black people's mindset to let them know that they can speak their dreams into existence. But in so many of our communities, we see nothing but like sex. Like, bro, I seen sex so much that all I wanted to do was fuck.
Right.
That you grow up into like just having sex with a bunch of people.
It programs you.
So it's not like how did I start having sex? Like, it ain't like I just fell out the womb and I just said, oh man, I just want to have 20 girlfriends.
Yeah.
No, somebody taught you that. You know, like they might then take you into the room and say, hey, pull your clothes down. But you've seen that so much that you just thought like, hey, I just thought this was cool. Nobody taught me, bro, how to just sit at an early age and say, hey, I got 3 girlfriends I'm having sex with right now.
Right.
I'm going to give you the option to stay or go. Whether you like this truth or not. You meet me now, I'm telling you the truth.
Right.
I'm not telling you no lie. I'm going to be honest with you. Because you got to give people the option to stay or go in your life. Don't steal nobody's else option, even if they don't like your truth. Yeah. So I just be truthful. And then you have to also realize that if you in that associates category, I'm not obligated to give no associates my whole life. You're an associate. You're in the associate category. I don't owe you nothing. Because so many people, they feel self-entitled to something. So going back into your question of why they push these negative messages from drugs, sex, and what else they push? Like drugs, sex, and money,
alcoholism,
into the community is to keep people depressed, bro. And then this what we do, bro. We the most talented culture, and I'm not saying this because I'm black, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you know good and well there's not another culture you would want to be.
Mm.
Name one.
I hear you.
But every other culture would love to possibly trade it, and they all want our music.
Mm.
They all want our food. Soul food came, you know what I'm saying, from us.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't even just the food. It was you got the opportunity to sit at the table. Anybody in the South gonna tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
This where in the movie what was Soul Food?
Yeah.
What everybody do? Come to the table and they discuss what? Their problems.
Mm-hmm.
When the woman was getting beat, they had a conversation. This where all of the stuff going on come on the table. This where you better tell it this week.
Yeah.
If you scared to go home,
yeah.
you better mention this in front of everybody.
Yeah.
This where, okay, you hit my daughter, it's gonna stop today.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no cops being called. Granddaddy finna beat your ass.
Right.
That's just how it was in the South. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the soul came from. Everybody's soul of telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you failing in class, the children, everybody will go around, and in my grandma's house, it was like what I would call it now is you get to speak your dreams into existence.
Mm.
You got 2 minutes. What you got on your plate? What you doing good with?
Mm.
That's everything? You sure? Okay. Monday coming tomorrow. Don't come back and tell me nothing.
Mm.
You got today. Anybody bullying you, messing with you in school? That's what that was. So I learned that at an early age, although I didn't adapt it into my life until I got to California. Everything I'm doing now, man, is because of my mama, the teachings of my mama and my grandmama, bro. They instilled so much knowledge in me, bro, that it's just crazy, especially my grandmama. The woman was like, I believe that she really lived on the face of this earth, bro, just to instill what she instilled in me. And I took that torch and just
ran with it.
I feel her spirit in heaven. Like, my grandson used to be so negative.
Mm.
Like, y'all have no idea. Like, that boy is really positive now.
Yeah.
He used to be the most negative individual, bro, on earth. Mm. Like, when I say negative, just like, not like I spoke negative.
Just your mind frame was different.
I just wanted to, like, take drugs and just sell it to all of my people.
Mm.
And then when you realize what you're doing to them, it's like you killing your own people, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's not worth it.
Nah, I know, man. And a lot of that happened in those distressed communities, man. I wonder, does that have an effect on the people who want to take a stand like yourself and make a change in those neighborhoods? And, is there, because it sounds like you're heading in that direction, is there fear of you actually getting too big to the point where it's like, the people that are really in power may try to take you down?
Yeah, fear don't exist to me, bro.
Mm.
You create that.
Okay.
Yeah, fear. Show me fear.
Well, I mean, just being conscious of it. I don't even want to say fear, more conscious.
But to me, like when people say it, it's an illusion that they create.
Yeah.
Like no one can show you, like give it to me.
Right.
Like put it tangibly in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
They created that fear. They told themselves they couldn't do it.
Right.
When you say like you believe in God,
mm-hmm.
like which God you believe in? Because the one I believe in, I can manifest anything.
Right.
Like I already got it, bro. I already got the high rise. I already got the grocery store. I already got the, the $1 billion. Like God already told me that was my purpose because He know I'm gonna do the right thing with that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not no perfect individual. You know what I'm saying? It's some days where sometimes the flesh, you'll be fighting with your flesh and your spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And I do that a lot.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you be on your journey and, I ain't whoever the devil is, whatever they call him,
mm-hmm.
they send you somebody, a pretty little girl or some drugs and stuff. Sometimes the flesh might tamper.
Yeah, it be like that sometimes.
But the one thing that I do is I don't intertwine. I don't be saying like, I don't mix my flesh and I don't get them confused. Mm-hmm. I know the difference of what God got me on and what I did. Mm-hmm. If that makes sense.
That makes
when I make a mistake, I said, that ain't God, that was me.
That was you, yeah.
I messed up.
Mm-hmm.
But we supposed to be learning and growing from
we
our
human.
experiences.
We human.
And that's why when I was talking about the different relationships,
mm-hmm.
that's why it's important to express your weaknesses
mm-hmm.
around people that you trust.
How do you identify your weaknesses? Or what are your weaknesses?
I used to have a weaknesses of thinking that I knew everything. And I wouldn't trust nobody else to do it. I would do all the work myself.
And how did that affect you? like in a positive and negative way?
Well,
Pertaining
it
to
didn't.
your
It
goal.
didn't affect me in a positive way. It only hurt me in a negative way. That's rain.
No, that's the AC.
Oh, okay. My bad.
It's California, baby.
That's
All
why
right.
that's why it threw me off, bro. That's why I was like, what's going on, bro?
It's the end of the world. What the fuck?
Look, I was gonna say, fear just appeared.
Yeah. We gotta cut this short. I gotta go.
What was the question? That threw me off, bro.
No, I was saying, I asked you, how do you identify your weaknesses and how did it impact you with pertaining to your goals? You know, you said it was in a negative way, so
Yeah, the negative way was, bro, it really is some trustworthy people in this world. And there's really some good people.
Mm-hmm.
And because of where I had come from, my past had just made me think everybody was scheming. And every black person isn't a drug dealer.
Right.
Every man that a woman is going to meet is not a cheater.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to start, I had to learn to start taking accountability for my own actions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and for example, if a girl is in a relationship and she's saying 10 people are bad people, at some point, you need to check yourself.
That's a fact.
Like, all of them?
Yeah. Nah, I
Like-
think it's something wrong with you.
Like 10 people?
It's crazy because it's like it's 10 people, but she's like the common denominator saying he's bad.
Exactly.
What's
So-
up with you?
So I would have like 10 assistants, bro. Couldn't
Yeah.
keep one.
That's crazy.
Couldn't keep one. So then I started saying, like, it cannot just be them. You know, let me reevaluate and let me start talking different. Let me start paying more attention. Let me start taking my time on who I bring in instead of just, because people can, you know, I'm in the public's eye, bro. So people just work with you just because what you do is cool.
Yeah.
But I really be working, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't even been where we at right now. What, a week, 2 weeks? They already asked me at the desk, like, hey, man, what you be shipping? Because they see black men working.
Yeah.
Nah, we ain't ship. My goal is to ship 1 million a day. Books, products, merchandise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not because I want the money, because it's time for us to be inspired and know the meaning of speaking your dreams into existence. Like, words really have power, bro. The people who are broke, they manifested that into their life.
You hear that?
And if you didn't manifest it, your mama did it for you. Y'all children, because some people say, well, what about a child? It's like, the child was born in the hood because somebody brought them to the hood.
Yeah, it's a fact.
It's not like they just came out the womb and just boom, you landed in like the hood.
Right.
No, like the same. What I'm saying is the same way that once you get to a certain age, if your dream is to be wealthy, this what I did. I started hanging in broke environments. I had my EBT card, bro. When I was homeless, I eat. Then I'll go to Beverly Hills, and I'll make sure I was full, because that food smelled good in there.
Yeah.
I didn't want nothing to eat, bro. Because I knew when I looked at the man, I said, $89 for some steak.
Hell no, what the
I'm not
fuck?
finna buy no $90. They had one little small little, I think it was like 8 ounces.
Yeah.
$50.
Yeah, nah, I ain't
Bro, let me tell you, this is how I knew I was in the South. I called my mom, I said, Mom, guess how much the steak cost? Bro, I didn't even go repeat what my mom said. But in the nicest way, she like, you don't get your black ass out that restaurant.
Who do you think you are?
Yeah, I said, these people is selling the steak that you've been cooking, mama, for our whole life for $52.
Right.
But she was like, I can make that same steak, but it's the confidence. Do she have that to think that she can sell that? Most people don't.
Right.
They don't know that they worth it.
Yeah.
They don't know soul food really could cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
We didn't know that. So you just take it, everybody coming high. You want to play? You want to play? You want to play? You want to sit down, have a talk, have a drink with us. You know what I'm saying? Giving everything away to the point that we even give our talents and gifts away.
Right.
There's no reason we should be the most talented people on earth, bro, but the brokest.
Whew. Well, you know, I definitely feel financial literacy and confidence plays a role in that.
Yeah,
you know, people should instill that into themselves to, you know, like you said, man, add value to their work.
Absolutely. Like right now, and I ain't even in the music industry. But I ask myself sometimes, and not as if I know everything, but why is people still on iTunes? Nipsey Hussle gave you the game.
Right.
Why are you still on that?
Right.
You want some free game? Shopify.com, $30 a month. Go get the download, digital download, free download. Install that in the back of Shopify. Take your music, put it in that download app, upload it to Shopify. I sell tracks, $4.44. Who is iTunes to tell me I'm selling my music for 99 cents?
Right. That's a fact.
What system did you? I don't care nothing about what you saying. That's not my system.
Mm-hmm.
Who told y'all had to subscribe people to? I'm gonna sell my track for 99. Not me.
Mm-hmm.
Nipsey showed you that $100 an album. Cause that ain't his system. I'm not subscribing to that. That wasn't built for me.
Yeah.
But then you out there, you making your music that your mama done died from.
Mm-hmm.
That you done been broke. You write songs like, hey man, I'm just off the top of my head, not in relations to whoever made this, but like we basically getting it out the mud, like Kevin Gates said.
Yeah.
But then we get on, we telling our family stories, and our families really went through this. The least we could do is get the rights to our masters.
Facts.
Get the rights to our music, so that our family who went through the pain can live the amazing. I'm thinking of a P word, that's the opposite of pain.
Yeah.
Benefit from it, man.
The pleasure.
The pleasure. You get what I'm saying? If they're gonna go through the pain, let's let our family reap the benefits and the pleasures.
Right.
And that's all and if that makes sense to you, you can put this up on your Shopify website, bro. I'm telling you this, I got it on my site. You can look on your phone right now. My track's $4.44. I don't even do music for real.
Yeah.
If I can sell this, why you can't?
That's a fact, man. That's the $1 million question, man. Everybody got the power, man. They just gotta believe in themselves.
Yeah,
man.
so it's like you put it on like that, and I'm gonna cut this short on this because I really want to see, my people really take their music and push their music they sell. Who gonna push your dream more than you? Like, you really think somebody gonna push your dream more than you? So then when you put it on, like, I have nothing against iTunes. Whoever built that platform, salute, man. That's your dream. So I have a right to speak for mine too. You know what I'm saying? And the people that look like me, my sister won't be on there if she's singing. My niece won't be on there because I know you can put your own. Baby girl, what's your website? Your name parismusic.com.
Right.
Put yourself on here. Let me show you how to sell this. Get your butt online. Make a video and tell people that, if you sell 10 songs a day, we're going to take 50% of the proceeds and we're going to donate to people who've been affected by drunk driving because that's how your grandmama got hit. Let me show you how to market this.
That's a fact.
Instead of selling it for 99 cents, because then you're going to have to give 50 cents away. How much you really want? Oh, I want $2, brother. Okay, we're going to sell it for $5. So I got you $2.50. Got you an extra 50. And you take the other $2.50 and you're going to help them people.
Yeah. That's what's up, man.
That's simple math. You put it up on the Shopify and you just watch the downloads. How many downloads you want to do, baby girl, today? 100? Okay, we're gonna push your goal 200.
There we go.
You be one, and then I'm gonna help you out. I don't want you to do 100. I want you to do 10 a day. She's like, Uncle, 10? That ain't nothing. I do that easy. I know, baby. Do it. Show me. Don't tell me. Show me. So she hit the 10. She's like, Uncle, I'm doing 12 every day. I said, every day? How you feel? She said, shoot, I'm feeling good, Uncle. Yeah. I mean, it ain't a lot of money, but it's good. Yeah. I'm hitting my goal. I said, I'll come back the next day. She's like, Uncle, I hit 10 again. Uncle, you sure you want me to keep doing 10? I said, how you feel inside, though? Uncle, I believe I can do 20. You sure? You think you can really hit 20? Show me then. She came back the next week. Hey, Uncle, I'm hitting 20. I'm hitting 24. Yeah. 24? You really got 20? I said, how you feel? No, not externally, on the inside. She said, Uncle, shoot, I've been doing 20 about 3 months now. I believe I could do about 50, Uncle. Yeah. Notice, bro, what I didn't do to her? I didn't make her start high. Right. Because I needed to build her confidence. Exactly. Some people come straight out the vagina and they want to graduate college. Right. You got to build confidence, bro. That's a fact. That's going to go over some people's head, though. Unfortunately. You got to go to preschool. You know what I'm saying? Mom got to put you in preschool. You need to graduate. Walk, man. You got to graduate from this crawling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry if me and my brother Keys, and even with yourself, if you making this look easy, I apologize if people think that it's easy because they look and say, oh, you just make it look easy. Hey, this stuff ain't easy, man. No. These cameras, these lights, this equipment, none of this stuff is free. People is out here really working for their dream. Yeah. And people think they can get rich just like this. Man, they say every overnight success was a 15-year process. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bro, people been hearing me like, man, you in the high rise now. Bro, I'm still on the air mattress today. And furniture ain't even showed up. It be like that sometimes. That's why when I let all the windows up, so when 6 hit, boom, I'm gone off that air mattress. Ain't nothing comfortable about it, bro.
Yeah.
Furniture coming on the 28th, though. I'm ready.
Hey, but it's coming, though.
Yeah, I know it's coming.
That's what it is, man. Well, it seems like you're a workaholic, man. Tell me, what does Billionaire do to unwind? Like, you talking about you celebrate every 19th of the month. What is that celebration like? You know, because hopefully there's no work involved. It's just celebrating your life.
Yeah, you right, bro. Hopefully you come to tonight, bro. One of the things that I do is I do a massage every month, bro.
Mm.
I do a massage every month. I'm really big in taking care of myself.
Mm-hmm.
I go every 3 months. I go get it's stuff that I go get my teeth cleaned.
There you go. Speaking of, I gotta make him play my dance up.
Yeah, I get my teeth cleaned every 3 months, bro. I what else I do? And I got all these things wrote down. I'm big. I finally got like around goddesses who study, like, because one of my weaknesses was health. I didn't know nothing about it. I didn't know how to cook healthy, because everything I ate was what my grandmama taught me.
Right.
So I made sure I associated myself around goddesses. I don't want to even call them women, because they feed life into me.
Right.
And they taught me about natural herbs, like stuff that what Dr. Sebi would talk about, stuff that what Nipsey was talking about, like how to juice, you know, and not the fact that I'm just taking this because it's healthy. What is it gonna do for you? So right now, like, bro, the reason why I be on elderberries. I'm giving people like this builds your immune system. Right. I take this every day. And this other one, country, so I might say it a little wrong. I take a drop of arugula oil. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. How you say it? Arugula oil. Oh, so that's how you say it? Okay. So I didn't know nothing about this. They would just be around me and say, bro, what you be drinking? I was like, man, I drink Coke every day. They're like, what do you eat? And you see what I eat, right? I eat hamburgers every day, bro. Steak. And you be on fire like that? My mentor said, who is your mentor? I was like, I don't have no mentor, bro. I just wake up and sell stuff. Every day, bro, I'm live. And people, like, this is my thing. Like, bro, why, bro, always on 10? Yeah. They was like, bro, don't eat healthy. Bro, don't meditate. My mentor, he's 73. He was sitting there, he's like, bro, you gonna be dangerous, bro, when you get healthy. If someone teaches you what foods you put in your body affect you, and you already think positive, you really think you helping people? Oh, you finna be on steroids. Oh, man. You really think you just wanted to put 10 murals in LA? It's finna go to the world, bro. Yeah. When you just start thinking clear, you're going to be like, what was I thinking about just putting it on one city, one street? Yeah, exactly. Pico. I thank everybody who let me do it on Pico, but I'm like, man, what about South Africa now? Right. What about Australia? What about, can I put one in your child's bedroom? So when your child wake up, they see speaking into existence. That's what I'm talking about. What about the basketball courts in schools? What about having a course called Wealthy Minds University, where they can take my books and implement them into schools, because schools don't teach, I feel like, I just speak for us, schools don't teach black people how to be entrepreneurs, they teach them how to be modern day slaves. Yeah, I agree, man. I don't care nothing about no Christopher Columbus finding America. Yeah. That's never show me how that should help you. Yeah, exactly. Like, but even if let's say hypothetically it was true, even though I don't even want to hypothetically assume that it's not, because it's not. So I don't want to say that, but you know what I'm saying? Let's say something like that was true. How has it added any value into your life that somebody went out their way to push that on you? Not nothing at all. Maybe a conversation piece, but still, when it's like now you're just battling opinions at that point. So my point is, we need to learn. I feel like you can help me out with this. You know what I'm saying? We can go blow for blow. What you think people need to learn? I would say it need to be a class on taxes. Yeah, financial literacy. What else you would say? Just knowledge itself, man. You know what I'm saying? Building their vocabulary. You know, I say cursing less. You know, just learning how to elaborate with your mental. I agree with that. And of course, like you said, eating healthy. You know, that should be like a course. Like really telling people what, like if you ate that apple, what part of your body does it help? Yeah. You know, the average person don't even know. Right, and what part of your body doesn't it help, or what does it affect in the worst way? So not the apple, but food. Like really breaking down the organs inside of your body, like what does the kidney do for you, and how do you keep the kidneys healthy? What truly is diabetes? You know what? I agree that it should be a course, but I feel like the people that have schools in place and the subjects in place,
it's heading towards feeding the economy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like math and science, because somebody want to be a scientist, make some money, feed the economy. Math, make some money, feed the economy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it all leads towards that. And if it
Yeah.
doesn't have anything to do with that, then unfortunately, you know, it stays a need-to-know basis or hide it in a book somewhere, let them find it later. You know, but it is what it is. You know, that's another topic for another day.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? But you know, I want to thank you for coming on the show, and I want to thank your grandmother more than anything, because she instilled everything that you shared with me today. And you know,
She's sitting right there.
I could tell she's a great woman.
She in the room watching us.
Well, that was my next thing. If there was anything you could say to her, what would it be?
I appreciate your existence, bro.
Mm.
She beat that into me, bro. Like, this probably be the only thing I ever really get emotional over. My grandmama taught me how to love. My grandma told me one time, bro. I was chilling with her, and I had just got to fight with a black dude.
Mm.
And I was just like, I'm going to kill this nigga.
Mm.
And grandmama said, niggas die all day. God's live forever. She said, when you going to start looking at the black man like he a god?
Mm.
I said, bro, that was the coldest thing ever. Grandmama wanted me to stop looking at you like a nigga.
Mm.
I was like, wow. I was like, yeah, niggas do die every day, you know.
Yeah.
But when you start looking at your brother like a king, or your sister like a goddess, like I couldn't fuck your girl behind your back because of the programming of how my grandmama programmed me.
Mm.
You can't fuck somebody else's goddess. If that's your homie.
Right.
You can't do sneaky stuff like that.
Yeah.
You got to treat her like you would do him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I don't be, you know, I've grown to a level where in the past, yeah, I've done that because that's how I view things.
Yeah. I'm
on a new elevation, a new way of looking at things. You, my brother, if I call like the dude that you see, that I'm telling you about, that's not my real brother.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know that. No, he didn't come out of my mama.
Yeah. But that's your brother.
Exactly. But nobody never knows. They be like, shoot, I almost feel crazy because I be saying it so much. It's like, they be like, how long y'all been knowing each other? Like, oh, just 3 years. Then they start thinking about it, like, but they do really act like brothers.
Yeah.
It's because even behind his back, I speak highly of what he doing. That man Muslim. I ain't even Muslim.
Yeah.
But I believe in the principles of what they speak on. Well, I take that back because I have to say things the right way, and because I see this being recorded. All Muslim mean is a person who submits to the will of God. So anybody believe in God technically is a Muslim, but people don't study the definition of words, and they just identify with the Islamic way of terrorism, Muslim. Right. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to be religious to, you know, kill anybody.
Right. No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
So, you know, me, if you're going to change the world, I just feel like you have to be mentally diverse and open-minded to hearing everybody's point of view and excluding the things that you don't deal with. And what I mean by that is, you know what I'm saying, it's things that just ain't on the table for discussion. If you're having sex with children, I'm not finna tell you are appreciated.
Right.
It's not even a discussion, bro.
Right, exactly.
You know, but, you know, everybody else, like, you just like blue and you like green. Oh, y'all arguing about that, man? Just appreciate the existence. I ain't got to be Muslim to appreciate your existence, bro.
Right.
You know, I don't have to like to film or make money or yo black or whatever it is that you into. It don't mean I got to hate you. So how can we come together, man, and grow this business? And, you know what I'm saying? And I want to be there for what you're doing. And that's why I said I wanted to connect you with my brother, because both of y'all, I know y'all going to really connect because y'all have a, you know, solid thinker same, you know, in a similar aspect. And I know y'all going to end up doing some work together too.
I'm excited, man. I can't wait to meet him, man. And, you know, well, shout out to World Changes. And where can people find this book, man? And, you know, you share some more of this knowledge and positivity and wisdom to the world, man.
At Billionaire PA, bro. Don't follow me. Lead with me. We speaking dreams into existence. But I speak into existence. Y'all tap in. You know what I'm saying? Go support, bro, man. I'm just, you know, what we doing right now on this particular interview, because of my grandmother, I spoke this into the universe. You know, when I was sleeping in the back of my truck, she made me, bro, promise that, you know, when I do something positive, that I was going to manifest to have a platform to be able to share what it is that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm using that platform that you've given me exactly how she wanted me to use my talents and my gifts, because I was ready to commit suicide, bro. Because I didn't know nothing outside of selling dope. I was so scared. Like I cannot even get a job because I got felonies.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know nothing about running no business. And then when I was in my truck, my grandma was dead, and I just felt her talking to me. She said to me, and when I say said, like you just feel a person's spirit when you get out of this situation. Use other people's platform to push the positive message to our culture.
That's a fact.
My message is for everybody.
Yeah.
Like I told you yesterday, but I'm gonna focus on people that look like me first.
Absolutely.
Because that's what I know. That's
Right.
where I come from. My message, Asian people can be inspired. White people, I don't care. You all can be inspired. But that's the if I live in, I'm gonna end with this. If I live in a house, you know, like I told you the other day, I feel like we the only people that have to say, like, people ask us, like, are you pro-black? It's like, bro, that's an insult. Like, I gotta tell you.
Right.
Like, you think Asian people is pro-Asian? White?
Yeah, whatever.
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
You know that man sending his money to Asia, bro.
Yeah, their mental's off, you know.
But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like we the only people got to be like explain why we helping another black person.
Right.
Like, and it's like even in the element of blackness. If I have a child in the house, my child to me comes before your child. Right. And that's how it should be in your house.
Yeah.
So it's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm gonna take care of my family first. And when my mama called me, she said, "Hey baby, I spoke my dream. You good now? Go help the next house."
Right.
You know, hey, they call and say, cousins, like, hey, we straight down here in Alabama, man. You got the billboards up for us. Go put that thing in Atlanta.
There you go.
Cool, y'all straight. But you know what I'm saying? I had put the billboard up in LA, and my city, I ain't gonna lie, they went too happy because they was like, man, you ain't even put one up here yet, man.
It's coming.
I did though. I ended up putting it up though.
Did.
And I thought about it and I was like, man, I just love LA because LA is where my dreams manifested, bro.
Same, you know. But it's good to my dreams manifested in LA, you know, to the capacity that I came here for it to do, you know, and heading forward. I'm not gonna say I made it, but it's definitely heading in the right direction. But I definitely gotta take that how can I say, that motivation and that inspiration that I've instilled in myself and share with the people that's back home because they need it more than anything. Because where I'm from, New York, lived in Jersey, lived in Tampa, Florida, it's like dreams are so far-fetched because you become such a product of your environment that you want money now and you do this, that, and third. You got kids, you got whatever it is you got going on, that dreams are just a long shot. So for someone like me who's chasing my dreams and making a success out of myself, you know, people look up to that. So I like to share that positivity and that inspiration and motivation with the people back home. So I see why people may have been upset that you didn't put a mirror back home, but I'm glad that you did because you don't know how it affected them when they saw it.
Oh yeah.
You know, but that's what it is, man. But again, thank you for coming through, my main man, Billionaire. Look forward to doing more work with you, and you know where you can find this book. Where can they follow you on social? Where can they lead with you on social
Billionaire
media?
PA, man. Leave a comment on this video, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the dream I'm speaking to existence. This is gonna be one of the best interviews that you ever did in the history of your life and from the past. No offense to anybody else. I love all y'all. I see you had Rick Ross on here. You had some other influential people. Listen, all y'all was amazing, man. But you know what I'm saying? I'm putting into existence. All of us videos gonna do amazing, but this one right here finna touch a lot of people, man. So y'all keep staying positive, speak y'all dreams into existence, and I'm only showing you that the power that you speak, it holds a lot of power. Now watch this video blow up. Everybody finna see this video around the world. As soon as he send it to me, I'm finna blast it out to everybody. Oprah, Obama, all y'all finna get this inspiration. We finna paint the White House black. He's gonna say, speak your dreams into existence. Man, I got big dreams.
And I'll be right there holding my Dominican flag, baby. Yo, stay tuned for more episodes to come. Stevens from Billionaires, the podcast. I'm your host, Johnny Vegas, my boy, Billionaire in the building. Make sure you buy his books. Stay tuned for more episodes to come. Thank you for watching. And we out of here.
Wealthy.
My
Appreciate
man.
you, bro.
That's what I'm talking